This news update is brought to you by...
It's the most wonderful time to stay connected with Flow. Get great deals on prepaid and postpaid plans. Get double the talk, double the text, and double the data when you activate a prepaid or postpaid combo plan, sizes medium and up. All this plus $50,000 to be won from Flow this wonderful Christmas. Visit us in-store today.
'Cause it's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's Friday, December 30th, and time for your Barbados Today morning update. Thanks for joining us. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. A Christchurch family is trying to come to grips with a double tragedy following the deaths of two of its members in a 24-hour period. 25-year-old Daniel Sylvester Louis lost his life in a road accident on Wednesday night, 5 hours after learning of the death of his uncle Julius Joseph. Daniel, a member of the Barbados Defense Force, was on his way home to comfort his grieving mother, Doreen Louis Prescott, when his Toyota motor car collided with a Ford Pathfinder along the Grimhall section of the ABC Highway around 9:15 p.m. Daniel's older brother, Kima John, says he was the first family member to receive the news of the accident via social media. However, he did not realize at the time that his brother had died.
We received a call that my uncle Julius Joseph on Vine Street in the city was found dead in his home. We went to the home, confirmed that it was true. We were there until about 7 p.m. last night. Yeah, and I went home and Daniel was home. We were talking about helping the family do funeral arrangements when he said he was leaving and he'd be back in the morning. 20 minutes after he left, I got a call saying that his car is totaled, and after getting to the hospital, before we got there, he was already dead. I love my brother, and it still feels like a dream. I'm hoping that I wake up from a very long nightmare. I love my brother.
In other news, the recent upgrade by Standard & Poor's of Sagicor Finance Limited by 2 notches could spell more bad news for Barbados. The warning from economist Ryan Strawn following last Friday's upgrade of Sagicor's $320 million 7-year senior unsecured notes to BB- from B. The regional insurance and financial trading giant moved its headquarters from Barbados to Bermuda last June after Bridgetown suffered multiple downgrades at the hands of S&P. Strawn is concerned other companies may opt to follow suit in terms of packing up and leaving the island.
It's good for Sagicor and Sagicor policy holders, but I think that when we reflect on the impact that has on the business environment in Barbados in particular, and certainly as taxpayers, there is some concern because obviously if companies have to, of necessity, domicile or relocate or whatever in order to have good access to capital markets, then that suggests then that the financial markets in Barbados obviously may be under some strain, which only reflects the poor fiscal management that has been undertaken so far, and coupled with the very poor monetary policy implementation by the central bank. So I think taken all together, it may be a positive thing for Sagicor, and it's certainly shareholders and policyholders. But I think over the short to medium term, it's a signal that all is not well at all in Barbados.
Businesses in the north of the island are reporting excellent Christmas sales despite a slow start to December. Roger Holder, who is the manager of the Bretling store in Lime Grove, Old Town, tells Barbados Today while business has been good all year, sales are somewhat slower than last year. He says European shoppers, particularly the British, are spending less since the vote on June 23rd for the United Kingdom to leave the European Union.
January for us, it's been a good month. Compared to last year, however, things are a little bit down in terms of the quantity of transactions we're seeing, but the quality of transaction is still about the same. So we're getting good quality. Percentages are a little bit low, but the quality per se is still very, very high. For my particular brand, which is Breitling, our brand is a constant brand that does well. But I can say this time with a lot of things going on in the UK, like Brexit and what has happened, some clients, especially Europeans, are a little bit reluctant because of Brexit. But for our brand is still a bit competitive, so it gives them a sense of urgency as to buy here in Barbados as opposed to buying back home. So generally for us, it's been doing well. We could always expect it, and we would love to have it better than what it is, but it's not bad. But we are doing extremely well at this point going to the end of the year. And to note, although we do well in the last 2 weeks of December, we do very well in January.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mom. Happy birthday to you.
Barbados adds Hermione Paris to its list of centenarians. Miss Paris celebrated the milestone yesterday at her Poolan St. John residence with family and friends. Miss Paris, who attributed her longevity to God and eating ground provisions, also received a special visit from Governor General Sir Elliot Mulgrave.
What it means to you to reach this golden age?
It means a lot because I never expected it. When it first came along, I was to be sick, but God has touched my body. I'm doing operation.
Tell us about some of the food that you like to eat still.
Well, the food that I like to eat now is yam, potatoes, salad. Those are things that you get before you go to them now.
Crystal Cummins Beckles is the Queen of Regional Calypso. The Barbadian captured the Queen of Queens Regional Female Calypso Monarch title for the third time early yesterday morning in Montserrat. She beat out 8 other contestants at the festival village to walk away with the crown. Cummins Beckles returned home last night to an intimate greeting at the Great Adams Suite at the Grantley Adams International Airport. She said she was shocked but excited by her win and was glad her talent was being recognized regionally.
Defending is never easy because people come in for you, right? The first time I did it, it was like, if I win or not, it doesn't matter, I won already. But this time I really wanted to win to do the 3P, you know? I really wanted that 3 because I knew if I did that, I would make a decision after whether or not I want to go again or not, because it doesn't, to me it's no, okay, you've done the 3, win, draw, or lose next time. If I decide to go, doesn't matter because I've done 3. So, and I've done something that no other woman in the Caribbean has done. So, I feel good about that.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
In news from the region, the Leeward Islands Airline Pilots Association wants LIAT to punish the passenger who it says made a mischievous allegation against one of its members earlier this month. But the pilots' union stopped short of demanding that the regional carrier bans or takes legal action against the female passenger who accused the pilot of smelling of alcohol on December 13. Neither the airman nor the passenger has been named, but the accusation led to the cancellation of a flight to St. Vincent, as some passengers and staff were required to submit formal reports to the relevant authorities. The ALPA said in a release it is aware of the standing procedures the company has in dealing with disruptive passengers, and it is confident that LIAT will deal with the situation no differently. And on the international scene, a nationwide ceasefire between Syrian government forces and rebel groups has come into effect. The truce was brokered by Russia and Turkey, which will act as the guarantors. We get more in this CNN report.
The only exception from that ceasefire are that a couple of groups, ISIS and the Nusra Front, which is an al-Qaeda-linked group, are specifically excluded from the ceasefire. But other than that, the ceasefire agreement says that it will be in place across the entire country. This is an agreement that's been in the works for the last several weeks. In fact, Russia, Turkey, and Iran have all been talking about how this would move forward. Turkey kind of hinting yesterday that a ceasefire deal was in place, but now we have official confirmation from all sides. The only side that we don't have official confirmation yet is Iran.
And on that note, we come to the end of our news update, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. Also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We're also on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, as well as channel 99 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Good morning.